Conquer Your Fears, Claim Your Dreams, An Unconventional Journey. Written and published by Sonictome. In a world that often prioritizes the tangible over the intangible, we find ourselves navigating a complex web of dreams and aspirations, ambitions and fears. The relentless noise of external expectations and societal norms can drown out the whispers of our innermost desires, leading us to question not only our purpose, but our very identity. Yet, deep within each of us lies a wellspring of potential, waiting to be unearthed, a treasure trove of dreams that beckons us to explore, to discover, and to claim as our own. Imagine standing at the crossroads of possibility, where every choice, every thought, and every belief shapes the narrative of your life. It is here, at this intersection, that the journey begins, not in pursuit of elusive outcomes, but in the brave act of turning inward. The stories we tell ourselves often define the boundaries of our existence. They create the parameters of what we believe we can achieve. To transcend these limitations, we must first confront the silent doubts that lurk in the shadows of our minds, whispering words of caution and fear. This journey invites you to peel back the layers of conditioning that obscure your true essence. It calls for an unwavering commitment to self-exploration, where the understanding of your past, the embrace of your present, and the vision of your future intertwine. Each step forward is an act of defiance against the status quo, a courageous declaration that you will no longer be defined by others' perceptions, but by the authentic self that lies within. In the pursuit of our dreams, we often encounter the tumultuous seas of uncertainty, an inevitable part of the human experience. Rather than view these challenges as barriers, we can reframe them as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Within the chaos lies the potential for transformation, a chance to cultivate resilience and grace amid the unpredictability of life. As we learn to dance with uncertainty, we unlock the profound beauty of spontaneity, where true creativity and innovation flourish. As we embark on this transformative journey, we are reminded that dreams are not merely figments of our imagination. They are the essence of who we are. They reflect our values, desires, and unique gifts waiting to be shared with the world. Each aspiration is a call to action, a summons to align our lives with our deepest convictions and highest potential. In acknowledging this, we empower ourselves to take the bold steps necessary to manifest these dreams into reality. Throughout this exploration, you will uncover the silent confidence that arises when belief in oneself becomes unshakable. You will learn to navigate the labyrinth of your thoughts, distinguishing between the limiting beliefs that hold you back and the expansive truths that propel you forward. In doing so, you will discover that the world within you is a vast, uncharted territory, brimming with possibilities just waiting to be claimed. Prepare yourself for a journey of introspection, courage, and awakening. A path where you will not only confront the fears that have shaped your narrative, but also embrace the limitless potential that lies within. This is an invitation to dive deep into the fabric of your existence, to weave a tapestry of dreams that reflects your truest self, and to step boldly into the future you envision. As you take this leap, remember, the story of your life is still being written, and every moment holds the power to redefine your narrative. Welcome to the beginning of your transformation. Chapter 1. The Hidden Power of Unseen Shadows. Beneath the surface of our everyday lives, there exists a realm where fears take root, silently shaping our thoughts, actions, and ultimately, our destinies. These forces are subtle, almost invisible, yet their influence is undeniable. They are not the loud, obvious fears that come from immediate danger, but the quiet, creeping anxieties that seep into the corners of our minds and silently dictate the choices we make. Often we don't even recognize the presence of these shadows. They masquerade as logic or practicality, convincing us to stay where we are, not to take risks or to wait for a better time. The power of these unseen forces is that they rarely announce themselves as fear. Instead, they operate under the guise of caution, safety, or rationality. But in reality, they are barriers, keeping us from fully realizing our potential and stepping into the life we desire. These hidden fears thrive on uncertainty. The unknown becomes their feeding ground, and they flourish in ambiguity. When faced with choices that stretch beyond the familiar, the unseen shadows cast doubts. What if it doesn't work? What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? These questions are not just thoughts. They are the voices of fear, subtly guiding us away from opportunities for growth and keeping us anchored to the safety of the known. Yet these shadows are not invincible. Their power lies not in reality, but in perception. They are built on imagined outcomes, scenarios that may never come to pass. The fear of failure, for instance, is often more paralyzing than failure itself. It keeps us from even trying, convincing us that the pain of potential loss is too great to bear. But in truth, the real loss is inaction, the opportunities missed, the dreams deferred. The impact of these unseen forces extends far beyond individual moments of hesitation. Over time, they shape the very fabric of our lives. They influence the paths we choose, the relationships we build, and the opportunities we pursue or avoid. And because these fears are often unrecognized, we can live for years, even decades, unaware of the quiet power they wield over us. But there is a subtle irony to these shadows. They are often born from a place of protection. Fear, at its core, is a survival mechanism, an ancient instinct designed to keep us safe from harm. Yet in the modern world, where the dangers are less immediate, these instincts can become misguided. Instead of protecting us from real threats, they protect us from imagined ones, holding us back from the very experiences that could bring us fulfillment, success, and growth. These shadows can become deeply embedded in our psyche, often tracing back to early experiences or societal conditioning. The fear of rejection, for example, may have its roots in childhood, when we first learned that standing out or being different could lead to disapproval. Over time, this fear becomes internalized, shaping our behavior and limiting our willingness to take risks or pursue our passions. And yet, it is precisely in those moments of risk that growth occurs. The shadows of fear may whisper that safety lies in staying within the boundaries of the known, but real transformation happens at the edge of discomfort. It is in stepping beyond the shadow that we find not only freedom from fear, but a clearer understanding of our own strength and capabilities. Understanding the hidden nature of these forces is the first step in reclaiming control. Once we can identify the fears that operate in the background, we can begin to challenge them, to question their validity and their power over us. We can start to see fear not as an obstacle, but as a guidepost, pointing us toward the areas of life where we have the greatest potential for growth. In recognizing the presence of these unseen shadows, we begin to dismantle their influence. The more we acknowledge them, the less control they have. Awareness alone does not eliminate fear, but it does strip it of its power to operate undetected. And once we bring these shadows into the light, we can start to make decisions not based on fear, but on possibility. The true impact of fear is not in the momentary discomfort it causes, but in the long-term consequences of a life lived in its shadow. The decisions we make today, based on hidden fears, will ripple out into the future, shaping the life we build for ourselves. If we allow these unseen forces to govern our choices, we risk living a life that is smaller, more constrained, and less fulfilling than the one we are capable of creating. But when we confront these hidden forces, when we pull them out of the shadows and into the light, we reclaim our power. We begin to see fear not as a barrier, but as an invitation to grow, to expand, to dream beyond the limits we have previously accepted. The unseen shadows lose their hold, and in their place, we find clarity, courage, and the freedom to pursue our deepest aspirations. Chapter 2. Through the eyes of courage, courage is often misunderstood. We tend to look at those who seem fearless and believe they possess some innate quality that shields them from the doubts and anxieties that plague the rest of us. However, the truth is far more nuanced. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to move forward in spite of it. Those we perceive as brave do not operate in a vacuum devoid of worry or hesitation. They navigate the same turbulent emotions that everyone else does, yet they choose to act anyway. The difference lies in perception. For those who embody courage, Fear is not a signal to stop, but rather a sign that something meaningful lies ahead. Instead of letting anxiety cripple them, they view it as a natural response to stepping outside of their comfort zone. This perspective shift is subtle, but transformative. Fear becomes not an enemy, but a companion, an indicator that they are venturing into unknown territory, where growth, opportunity, and potential await. What allows these individuals to keep moving forward in the face of fear is not some heroic disregard for danger, but a deep understanding of their own values and goals. Their courage stems from the clarity they possess about what truly matters to them. It is this clarity that enables them to accept the discomfort of fear, knowing that the risk is outweighed by the potential rewards. Courageous individuals are not fearless. They are driven by something larger than fear. When viewed through this lens, courage becomes less about extraordinary acts of heroism and more about the everyday choices we make. It is present in the small decisions, speaking up in a meeting, asking for help when needed, or choosing to start a project despite uncertainty. The courageous are those who take these steps, even though the outcome is far from guaranteed. What sets them apart is their willingness to confront the unknown and accept the possibility of failure as part of the process. To understand how those we admire navigate their doubts, we must first recognize that fear and courage coexist. No one is immune to fear's grip. What separates the courageous from the hesitant is how they respond when fear inevitably arises. While fear tries to pull them back, their commitment to their vision propels them forward. The tension between these opposing forces creates a space where growth happens, where the familiar is left behind, and new possibilities emerge. Courageous individuals often talk about fear as something they feel on a visceral level, but they don't let it dominate their decisions. Instead of avoiding situations that make them uncomfortable, they deliberately lean into them, recognizing that discomfort is often a sign of progress. They know that the only way to overcome fear is by facing it head-on. Each encounter with fear strengthens their resilience, making it easier to confront the next challenge. Another key to understanding the courageous is how they frame failure. For them, failure is not a catastrophic event to be avoided at all costs, but a natural part of learning. They do not attach their self-worth to the outcome of their efforts. This detachment from the fear of failure allows them to take bold actions without the paralyzing fear of making mistakes. They see failure as a necessary step on the path to success, a teacher rather than a final verdict. This mindset allows them to maintain momentum even when things don't go according to plan. Courage also involves a certain level of vulnerability. To act courageously means to expose oneself to the risk of criticism, rejection, or disappointment. But the courageous individual recognizes that vulnerability is not a weakness. It is a strength. In being vulnerable, they open themselves up to new experiences, new relationships, and new opportunities for growth. It is through this openness that they gain the wisdom and insight to continue moving forward, despite the risks. Moreover, courage is not a one-time act. It is cultivated over time, through consistent practice. The courageous build their resilience with each step they take outside their comfort zone. The more they confront fear, the more they realize its hold is not as strong as it once seemed. This gradual process creates a feedback loop. The more they face their fears, the more their confidence grows, and the more they are able to take on bigger challenges. Those who navigate fear effectively also rely on support from others. Courage is often seen as a solitary trait, but in reality, the most courageous individuals surround themselves with people who encourage and uplift them. They draw strength from their communities, whether that is family, friends, or mentors. These relationships act as a buffer against fear, providing a source of reassurance and guidance when self-doubt creeps in. The courageous know that they don't have to face their fears alone. They can lean on others when needed. It's important to recognize that courage is not about reckless action or blind faith. The truly courageous do not act impulsively. They prepare, they plan, and they consider the risks. But once they have weighed their options, they act with conviction. Courage is the ability to act with intention, even in the face of uncertainty. It is not about eliminating doubt, but about moving forward despite it. Ultimately, those who embody courage teach us that fear is a natural and necessary part of the human experience. What matters is not whether we feel fear, but how we respond to it. Courage is a skill that can be developed, one decision at a time. By adopting the mindset of those who seem fearless, we begin to understand that courage is accessible to all of us. It is a choice we make every day, in every moment that calls us to rise above our fears and reach for something greater. Chapter 3. The Bridge Between Today and Tomorrow. Between where you stand today and the vision of the life you long to live, there is a space, a gap that is not just physical or chronological, but deeply emotional and mental. It is a space that can feel both exhilarating and terrifying, where dreams seem close enough to touch but just out of reach. What lies in this gap is not simply time or effort, but the complex interplay of emotions, beliefs, and mindsets that must be navigated to move forward. This space is often where fear, doubt, and uncertainty dwell. It's easy to stand at the edge of this gap and feel overwhelmed by its size, to focus on how far away your dreams seem. But the truth is, this distance is not measured in miles or days. It is measured by the limits we place on our thinking, the invisible barriers we set up in our minds. The real journey between today and tomorrow begins within. One of the most significant factors that define this gap is our relationship with possibility. For many, the present feels safe, familiar, and predictable, while the future appears uncertain and full of risks. This discomfort with the unknown can paralyze us, making us cling to what we know, even if what we know no longer serves us. The emotional weight of leaving behind the security of the present, even if it's imperfect, can create a sense of hesitation. But the bridge to tomorrow is built not by waiting for certainty, but by embracing the possibility that lies in the unknown. Another element that widens this gap is the emotional attachment to our past. Often, the beliefs we've formed about ourselves, shaped by past experiences or failures, continue to define us long after their relevance has faded. These self-imposed limitations become like anchors, holding us in place when the path forward requires us to let go. The stories we tell ourselves, about what is possible, about who we are, and about what we deserve, often determine whether we step confidently into tomorrow or remain stuck in the comfort of today. This mental gap between today and tomorrow also involves the challenge of patience. In a world where instant results and quick fixes are often celebrated, the journey from where you are to where you want to be can feel frustratingly slow. The temptation is to rush, to seek shortcuts, or to abandon the path altogether when progress doesn't appear fast enough. But what truly connects today and tomorrow is not speed, but persistence. The quiet, steady willingness to keep moving forward, even when the destination seems distant. The emotional gap often manifests as a tug-of-war between fear and hope. Fear, the voice of the present, warns us of the risks of failure, of disappointment, of stepping into the unknown. Hope, the voice of the future, speaks of potential, of growth, and of the life that awaits us if we dare to cross the bridge. The challenge is to tune into hope without being deaf to fear, for fear can offer wisdom if we learn to understand it, while hope provides the courage needed to act despite that fear. There is also a deeper psychological component at play. Many of us live in the tension between who we are today and who we believe we could become tomorrow. This gap is not just about external achievements, but about personal transformation. The bridge between today and tomorrow involves the shedding of old identities, outdated patterns, and limiting beliefs. It requires stepping into a version of ourselves that, while still unfamiliar, holds the potential to fulfill the dreams we hold. In building this bridge, clarity becomes essential. Without a clear vision of where you want to go, the gap can feel infinite, an endless chasm with no clear direction. But clarity does not mean having all the answers. It means understanding the essence of what you seek. The clearer your sense of purpose, the easier it becomes to navigate the uncertainties that lie between today and tomorrow. This clarity acts like a compass, guiding you through the fog of doubt and helping you stay aligned with your deepest desires. However, crossing this bridge is not just a solitary endeavor. While the journey is yours, the support of others often plays a critical role. Those who have already walked their own paths can offer insights, encouragement, and a perspective that sees beyond the fears that cloud your vision. Likewise, surrounding yourself with people who believe in your potential can help reinforce the belief you need to carry through the difficult moments. The bridge is walked by you, but it is often built with the wisdom and support of others. The emotional gap is also filled with expectations, both external and internal. Society often imposes expectations of success, timelines, and achievement that can add pressure and complicate the journey. Internally, we hold ourselves to standards that may be unrealistic or shaped by comparison to others. These expectations can weigh down the journey, making the gap feel wider than it truly is. To bridge the distance between today and tomorrow, it is essential to redefine success on your terms, to allow yourself the freedom to move at your own pace, and to trust the timing of your journey. What truly connects today and tomorrow is the shift from passivity to agency. The future is not something that happens to us, it is something we create. Every decision, every action, every moment of courage builds the bridge between where we are and where we long to be. The gap is crossed not in one giant leap, but through the accumulation of small, consistent steps that bring us closer to the life we envision. Understanding that this gap exists in the mind as much as in the external world is key to moving forward. Once we realize that the barriers are not insurmountable, that they are often illusions we've constructed over time, we can begin to dismantle them. The emotional and mental gaps are not fixed, they shift, they shrink, and they expand based on how we perceive them. The more we confront the beliefs and emotions that keep us tethered to today, the narrower the gap becomes. Ultimately, what connects today and tomorrow is the willingness to believe that the future we desire is possible, and that we are capable of creating it. This belief transforms the emotional and mental distance into something we can navigate, something that no longer feels insurmountable, but instead becomes a journey of discovery, growth, and becoming. Chapter 4. Beyond the Horizon of Doubt. Doubt is a shadow that creeps into our minds, often uninvited, and quietly establishes itself as a seemingly immovable barrier. It whispers that our aspirations are too lofty, that the risks we are willing to take will only lead to disappointment. But what is beyond this horizon of doubt? What if the limits we perceive are not walls but illusions? The potential that lies on the other side of doubt is far more profound than we can imagine, yet we are often unable to see it clearly because doubt clouds our vision. Doubt is not only born from fear but is nurtured by our own uncertainties, feeding on the unknown and magnifying every potential obstacle. Yet, the true essence of doubt is that it is temporary, a fleeting state that only has as much power as we allow it to. The mind, when gripped by doubt, operates within a restricted zone, focused on self-preservation rather than expansion. To push past this mental barrier is to challenge the very core of what doubt represents, a limitation, not of our capabilities, but of our perception of those capabilities. The hidden potential that exists beyond doubt is vast because it is often unexplored. Doubt convinces us to stay in familiar territory, within the bounds of what we know we can achieve. But growth happens at the edge of discomfort, in that uncomfortable space where doubt says, "Turn back," but curiosity whispers, "What if?" When we resist the urge to retreat and instead push beyond the initial resistance of doubt, we open ourselves up to a version of reality that we had never considered possible. The mental barriers that seem so formidable are often reinforced by our internal dialogue. The stories we tell ourselves about what is possible become self-fulfilling prophecies. If doubt says, "You can't," and we believe it, then we never will. But if we question that voice, if we ask ourselves, "What if I can?" we start to dismantle the false assumptions that have been limiting us. The power to move beyond doubt lies in this questioning, in the refusal to accept the stories that doubt weaves as the final word on our potential. To go beyond doubt is not to eliminate it entirely. Doubt will always linger at the edges of our greatest ambitions. The key is to act in spite of it, to recognize that doubt is a natural part of the process, but not the determining factor in our success. Those who have achieved remarkable things are not those who were free from doubt, but those who moved forward regardless. They understood that doubt is merely a companion on the journey, not a roadblock. They did not wait for it to disappear. They simply learned to move with it, knowing that clarity often comes only after we take the first step. In fact, doubt can be a useful indicator that we are on the right path. It signals that we are pushing beyond the boundaries of what we know, stepping into uncharted territory where true growth happens. Those who are willing to venture into the unknown, despite their doubts, discover that uncertainty is not a place of weakness, but a place of opportunity. It is in these moments that our hidden potential begins to reveal itself. Not all at once, but gradually, as we build confidence with each new challenge we overcome. The process of moving beyond doubt involves a willingness to embrace the unknown, to let go of the need for certainty. The mind craves certainty because it feels safe, but certainty is an illusion. Life is inherently uncertain, and the more we resist this truth, the more power doubt has over us. Those who succeed in transcending doubt understand that uncertainty is not something to fear, but something to accept. In doing so, they free themselves from the paralysis that doubt induces and begin to move forward with purpose, even in the absence of guarantees. There is also an element of faith involved in this process. Faith not in a specific outcome, but in one's ability to adapt, to learn, and to grow through the experience. When we stop demanding certainty from the future, and instead focus on our own capacity to navigate whatever comes our way, we begin to see doubt for what it truly is. A reflection of our fear of the unknown, not a measure of our potential. The more we cultivate this inner faith, the weaker doubt's hold becomes, and the more we are able to access the hidden strengths that lie dormant within us. Another important aspect of moving beyond doubt is the role of action. Doubt thrives in the absence of movement. When we are stuck in indecision, doubt has free rein to expand, magnifying every potential risk and minimizing every potential reward. But the moment we take action, even if it is a small step, doubt begins to shrink. Action creates momentum, and with momentum comes clarity. Often, the very act of moving forward dispels the fog of doubt, revealing paths and possibilities we could not see before. The journey beyond doubt is also one of self-discovery. As we push past the mental barriers that hold us back, we begin to uncover parts of ourselves we did not know existed. The courage to take risks, the resilience to bounce back from failure, the creativity to solve problems. These qualities are often hidden beneath layers of self-doubt. But as we push beyond the horizon of doubt, these qualities emerge, not because they are newly developed, but because they were always there, waiting to be called upon. Doubt may tell us that our dreams are too big, that the path is too difficult, or that we are not capable. But on the other side of doubt lies a deeper truth, that our potential is far greater than we realize, and that the limitations we perceive are often of our own making. To cross this horizon is to step into a new way of thinking, one that embraces uncertainty as a necessary part of the journey and views doubt not as an enemy, but as a signal that we are on the verge of something important. What lies beyond doubt is not just the realization of our dreams, but the discovery of who we truly are. The journey to push past doubt is, in essence, a journey toward self-actualization, where we begin to align our actions with our true potential. It is a journey that requires courage, persistence, and a willingness to face the unknown. But it is one that leads to a place of deeper fulfillment, where the limitations that once seemed insurmountable fade into the background, and the possibilities that lie ahead become limitless. Chapter 5. The Symphony of Dreams. Unfolding life is filled with a symphony of sounds. Some are loud, urgent, and distracting, while others are softer, more subtle, yet far more meaningful. The dreams we carry within us often lie in that quieter space, waiting to be heard amidst the chaos of everyday noise. Yet these dreams are not just simple desires. They are the melodies of our soul, intricate and deeply personal, woven into the fabric of who we are. The challenge is learning how to listen to these melodies when they are drowned out by the cacophony of external demands and internal doubts. At the heart of every person is a unique composition of dreams, ambitions, and aspirations. But too often, these dreams are pushed aside in favor of more practical pursuits, or they are overshadowed by the louder voices of fear, obligation, or societal expectation. When we ignore our dreams, however, a discordance forms within us, a kind of inner unrest that comes from living out of alignment with our true desires. To bring harmony to the chaos, we must learn to distinguish between the noise and the melody, the superficial thoughts that distract us, and the deeper longings that call us forward. Our dreams are not fleeting whims. They are persistent because they are tied to the essence of who we are. But for many, the journey toward fulfilling these dreams can feel overwhelming, especially when faced with conflicting thoughts and feelings. The mind is often a battleground of competing voices, one side urging you to pursue what lights you up, and the other cautioning you against the risks. It is in this internal tug-of-war that many dreams are lost, not because they are unattainable, but because we struggle to quiet the noise long enough to hear what truly matters. To move forward, it is necessary to learn the art of discernment, to sift through the clamor and focus on the notes that resonate most deeply with your inner truth. This is not always easy, as the loudest voices are often the most insistent. But just as a conductor brings order to an orchestra, guiding each instrument to create harmony, you too must learn to orchestrate your thoughts, giving space to those that are aligned with your dreams while allowing the rest to fade into the background. There is beauty in the unfolding of dreams, much like the crescendo of a symphony. It begins softly, with a faint idea or a spark of inspiration. But as you nurture it, as you give it your attention and energy, it begins to grow, gaining strength and clarity. The more you listen to this inner music, the more confident you become in its direction. And as the melody of your dreams becomes clearer, the external noise, fear, doubt, and distractions begins to lose its hold over you. However, this process is not about silencing every conflicting thought or emotion. Conflict is a natural part of the human experience, and in many ways, it serves as a catalyst for growth. The tension between what we desire and what we fear creates an opportunity for deeper understanding. Rather than viewing this tension as an obstacle, it can be seen as a necessary part of the journey. The dissonance we feel at times is not a sign that our dreams are unattainable, but rather that we are in the process of evolving, learning to navigate the complexities of life while staying true to our inner vision. This is where harmony comes in, not the absence of conflict, but the ability to integrate conflicting emotions, thoughts, and desires in a way that supports your growth. Much like in music, where dissonance can add depth and richness to a composition, the challenges we face on the path to our dreams can deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Harmony is achieved not by eliminating every opposing force, but by finding a balance between them, allowing each to play its part, without overshadowing the melody of your dreams. Listening to your dreams requires a deep level of self-awareness. It means being willing to sit with your thoughts and emotions, to examine where they come from and whether they serve your highest aspirations. It means creating space for silence, for reflection, and for the quiet voice within you that knows what you truly desire. This voice may not always be the loudest, but it is the most consistent. It speaks in moments of stillness, in the spaces between action, reminding you of the path you are meant to follow. At times, the pursuit of your dreams may feel like walking a tightrope between ambition and doubt. But just as a musician must trust in the composition even when the notes seem difficult, you must trust in the process of unfolding your dreams. Each step you take, each action you commit to, adds another layer to the symphony. The unfolding of your dreams is not a linear path, but a dynamic one, filled with unexpected turns and variations. Yet, through it all, the melody remains constant, guiding you toward the life you envision. As you move toward your dreams, it's important to remember that the chaos of conflicting thoughts is not something to be feared. It is a part of the creative process, a reflection of the depth and complexity of the human mind. The key is not to avoid the chaos, but to learn how to bring harmony to it. Just as an orchestra requires both discipline and spontaneity to create music, the journey to your dreams requires both structure and flexibility. There will be moments when you must be deliberate in your actions, and moments when you must allow for improvisation, trusting that the unfolding will happen in its own time. Ultimately, the symphony of your dreams is not something that is played out all at once. It is an ongoing process, a continuous unfolding that reveals itself in layers. Each day, each decision, each moment of clarity adds another note to the composition. And while there may be times when the noise of the world feels overwhelming, when the path ahead seems unclear, the music of your dreams will always be there, waiting for you to listen. All you have to do is tune in. Chapter 6. The Dance with Uncertainty. Life is an ever-changing rhythm, and uncertainty is the tempo that often seems to disrupt the beat. But what if, instead of resisting, we learn to move with it? There is a certain fluidity in accepting the unknown, a grace that emerges when you stop fighting for control and instead let the unpredictability of life lead. The challenge is not in eliminating uncertainty, it will always be there, but in learning how to dance with it, allowing it to shape and refine your movements rather than paralyze them. We are conditioned to seek stability, to hold on to the familiar, to plan meticulously so that everything feels secure. Yet life, in its essence, resists such rigidity. The more you try to cling to certainty, the more fragile it becomes, and the more difficult the dance becomes. It is like trying to force a partner into a predetermined routine when the music keeps changing. The real mastery lies in adapting to the shifts, embracing the unpredictability with poise rather than fear. Uncertainty is not the enemy, though it often feels that way. It is an essential part of the process of growth and discovery. In fact, uncertainty is where possibility lives. It opens up space for new outcomes, for unimagined opportunities. The tension that comes with it is not there to limit you, but to stretch you beyond the borders of your current understanding. When you make peace with not knowing, you free yourself to explore realms you would have otherwise avoided, allowing your life to evolve in ways that rigid certainty never could. In the dance with uncertainty, timing is everything. Not in the sense of perfect timing, but in knowing when to take a step forward, when to pause, and when to let the movement unfold on its own. There will be moments when the next step is clear, and others when the path seems entirely obscured. It is in these moments of obscurity that the true test of your grace begins. Can you trust the process, even when you cannot see the outcome? Can you stay in motion, even when you are unsure of where it will lead? This trust is not passive. It is an active engagement with life's unpredictability. It requires the ability to be both resilient and adaptable, to maintain your balance while the ground shifts beneath you. Much like a skilled dancer who adjusts to the flow of the music, you must be willing to adjust your plans, your expectations, and even your desires as life presents new rhythms. Flexibility becomes your greatest strength in this dance, for it allows you to pivot when necessary without losing your footing. There is also a beauty in the spontaneity that comes with uncertainty. When everything is planned and controlled, life can become monotonous, predictable, lacking in the spark that makes it worth living. But when you are open to the unknown, each moment holds the potential for surprise, for something new and unanticipated to enter your experience. These are the moments that ignite creativity, that lead to breakthroughs and epiphanies. Uncertainty, rather than being a source of anxiety, can become a source of inspiration if you learn to embrace it. Yet, embracing uncertainty does not mean abandoning all structure or direction. Just as a dance requires both freedom and form, so too does life require a balance between letting go and holding on. It is not about being reckless, but about knowing when to release your tight grip on outcomes and allow things to unfold in their own time. You set your intentions, you move with purpose, but you also remain open to the unexpected turns, trusting that they may lead you somewhere even better than you had planned. Fear often arises in the face of uncertainty because we equate the unknown with danger, with loss, with failure. But this is a limited view. The unknown also contains everything that has yet to come into being, all the success, all the joy, all the fulfillment that is waiting to be discovered. To dance with uncertainty is to open yourself to all the possibilities that lie beyond your current horizon. It is to accept that you cannot control every aspect of your journey, and in that acceptance, find freedom. There is a rhythm to life that is far greater than our individual plans. When you align yourself with this rhythm, you begin to see that uncertainty is not a disruption, but a part of the flow. It pushes you to expand, to think beyond your immediate circumstances, and to explore what you are truly capable of. It asks you to trust, not blindly, but with a deeper awareness that life is constantly evolving, and so too are you. As you navigate this dance, it is important to remain grounded in who you are. Uncertainty does not mean losing yourself. It means remaining centered, even as the world around you changes. It is about having an anchor within, a strong sense of self, values, and purpose that allows you to move through the unpredictable with confidence and clarity. This internal stability is what enables you to face the unknown with courage, knowing that while external circumstances may shift, you remain constant in your core. In the end, the dance with uncertainty is not about mastering life, but about mastering your response to life. It is about developing the agility to move with grace, even when the steps are unclear, to find balance, even when the tempo changes suddenly. And in doing so, you discover that uncertainty, far from being something to fear, is actually an invitation, a chance to grow, to learn, and to experience life in its fullest form. The dance will continue, the music will change, but with each movement, you will find yourself becoming more attuned to the rhythm of your own life. Chapter 7. The Unwritten Pages of Your Future. The story of your life is an unfinished manuscript, each day an unwritten page awaiting your touch. What lies ahead isn't set in stone, nor is it preordained by the chapters that came before. You are the author, the one who holds the pen, no matter how much fear or doubt has clouded your past. This realization, that the future is not yet written, can be both liberating and daunting. But more than anything, it reveals an immense power, the power to shape what's next, regardless of what has already transpired. There is often a temptation to believe that our past decisions, failures, or missed opportunities have already defined the arc of our future. We look back at the mistakes, the moments when we faltered, and assume that these errors are part of an irreversible script. But this is a misunderstanding of life's narrative. The past may influence, but it does not dictate. Each new page is an opportunity to redirect the story, to explore new paths, to revise what no longer serves you, and to introduce themes that resonate more deeply with who you truly are. What often stands in the way of embracing this blank canvas is the fear that the future may hold more of the same disappointments. But this fear, while pervasive, is based on an illusion. The belief that because something happened once, it will happen again, ignores the evolving nature of both your circumstances and yourself. You are not the same person today that you were when past mistakes occurred, nor will you be the same tomorrow as you are now. Each new moment brings with it fresh wisdom, perspective, and strength, tools that can be used to shape a different outcome. To claim your role as the author of your future, you must first acknowledge the agency you possess. It is easy to get lost in the idea that external forces, people, events, circumstances, are in control of your destiny. But this belief only cedes your power to things beyond your grasp. While you cannot control everything that happens to you, you always have the power to choose your response, your actions, and your direction. This is the key to writing the next chapter with intention, rather than letting it be dictated by inertia or fear. The unwritten pages are not bound by the limitations of what has already been written. In fact, they are defined by their potential, by the infinite possibilities that lie within them. Too often, we limit our vision of the future to the narrow expectations set by past experiences. believing that we are confined to repeating familiar patterns. But this is only true if we allow it to be. The moment you decide to see the future as a place of untapped opportunity rather than a continuation of old fears, everything begins to shift. The choices you make are no longer based on avoiding the pain of past failures, but are instead rooted in the desire to create something new, something bold. There is also a profound freedom in accepting that the future remains unwritten. It means that you are not confined to any one path or outcome. You can pivot, you can change, you can reinvent yourself at any moment. This doesn't mean that the journey will always be easy or that success is guaranteed, but it does mean that you are not locked into any particular destiny. You have the ability to write a new narrative whenever you choose, to break free from the cycles of fear that have kept you bound, and to step into the unknown with courage and conviction. One of the greatest challenges in writing your future is overcoming the fear of failure. The fear that no matter what you do, it will never be enough. But this fear is just another chapter of the old story, the story where doubt and insecurity were the protagonists. The new story doesn't need to follow the same plot. It can be a story where risk is embraced, where failure is seen as a stepping stone rather than an endpoint, and where the pursuit of your dreams takes precedence over the fear of falling short. Writing the unwritten pages requires not just vision, but commitment. It's one thing to dream of a different future. It's another to actively create it. This process is not about waiting for the right moment or the perfect circumstances. It is about taking deliberate, consistent action in the present, knowing that each step you take today shapes the pages of tomorrow. It's about understanding that the future is not something that happens to you. It's something you build, one choice at a time. The unwritten pages are filled with possibility, but they are also blank for a reason. They are waiting for you to decide what goes on them. This is where your imagination, your desires, and your courage come into play. What do you want the next chapter of your life to look like? What themes do you want to explore? What values do you want to live by? These are the questions that matter, for they guide the hand that writes your future. The clearer your vision, the more intentional your actions, and the more aligned you are with your true self, the more powerful the story you create will be. In the end, the unwritten pages of your future are an invitation to step out of the shadows of fear, to stop living on autopilot, and to take control of the narrative that will define your life. They are a reminder that no matter where you have been, no matter what challenges you have faced, you have the power to write something new, something extraordinary. The pen is in your hand, and the future is yours to create. Chapter 8. When the Mind Whispers Limits. There is a quiet voice within the mind that often goes unnoticed. It doesn't scream or announce itself with bold declarations. Instead, it whispers subtly, weaving its way through your thoughts and decisions. This voice doesn't ask for attention, but it holds incredible influence, setting invisible boundaries around your potential and shaping the way you perceive yourself and the world around you. These are the limits, soft-spoken yet powerful, that restrict your growth, ambition, and dreams. This voice of limitation is tricky, as it masquerades as reason, practicality, or even wisdom. It tells you what is realistic, what is safe, and what you should expect from life based on past experiences. Often, it presents itself in the guise of protecting you from disappointment, failure, or the unknown. But beneath this guise, it is nothing more than fear, dressed as caution. It confines your actions, choices, and imagination, keeping you within the parameters of what you already know, what feels secure. The most insidious part about these mental whispers is how they shape the landscape of your possibilities. If the mind tells you that certain dreams are too far-fetched, too risky, or too unattainable, you begin to believe it without even realizing it. You stop reaching for what lies beyond your current grasp, and in doing so, you accept a smaller version of what life could offer you. The limits your mind sets are often not based on truth, but on perceptions. Perceptions created by fear, past conditioning, and the external voices of others who may have doubted your potential. However, these whispers of limitation can be decoded. and their power dismantled. The first step is recognizing them for what they are: constructs, not facts. They are born out of your experiences, your environment, and the patterns of thought you have developed over time, but they are not immutable truths. Once you start to listen with discernment, you begin to notice how often the mind tries to pull you back, subtly guiding you toward choices that reinforce its pre-existing boundaries. These moments are where the real work begins, the work of rewiring your internal narrative and understanding the language of expansion. Expansion doesn't happen through grand gestures or sudden shifts in mindset. It starts in the smallest of decisions, the quiet refusal to accept the limits placed before you. It happens when you challenge a thought that tells you, "You can't do this," and instead respond with, "But what if I can?" Expansion occurs when you allow curiosity to take precedence over caution, when you let desire for growth outweigh the comfort of staying where you are. This is the language of expansion: curiosity, possibility, and a willingness to step beyond the familiar. Your mind speaks in patterns, in echoes of past experiences and learned behaviors. If you have consistently met challenges with resistance or fear, your mind will continue to whisper those same responses. But when you begin to introduce new patterns, new ways of responding to the unknown, the mind starts to adjust. It learns through repetition, through the practice of seeing limitations not as barriers, but as invitations to explore further. The more you engage in this practice, the more the whispers of limitation begin to fade, replaced by a stronger voice, the voice of possibility. To fully decode these whispers, it is crucial to examine where they come from. Often they are inherited beliefs, passed down from family, society, or culture. These beliefs may have served a purpose at one point, perhaps protecting you from real danger, or helping you navigate challenging circumstances. But in time, they become outdated, no longer serving your current reality or your potential for growth. Unpacking these inherited beliefs allows you to see which ones are still valid and which ones are merely remnants of a past that no longer aligns with who you are becoming. The whispers of limitation also gain strength from fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown. This fear, while a natural part of the human experience, is often overestimated. The mind tends to amplify the potential risks of stepping into new territory while downplaying the potential rewards. It creates scenarios of failure and disappointment, convincing you that it is safer to stay where you are. But fear, like the whispers of limitation, is a construct that can be reshaped. By facing it head-on, by acknowledging its presence but refusing to let it dictate your actions, you start to diminish its influence. Breaking through the boundaries set by the mind requires a willingness to embrace discomfort. Expansion doesn't happen in the realm of the familiar. It happens in the spaces where you feel uncertain, vulnerable, or even afraid. But these are the spaces where true growth occurs. When you step into the unknown, when you push past the mind's whispering doubts, you discover abilities and strengths you didn't realize you had. The limits that once felt so real begin to dissolve, revealing a vast horizon of possibility. The language of expansion is also about trust. Trusting yourself, your instincts, and your ability to navigate the challenges that come with growth. The mind may try to convince you that you are not ready, not capable, or not deserving of what lies beyond your current limits. But this is simply another whisper, another attempt to keep you in a smaller version of yourself. When you cultivate trust in your own abilities, you begin to hear a different voice, a voice that encourages you to take risks, to dream bigger, and to step into your full potential. Ultimately, the whispers of limitation are not something to be feared or fought against. They are simply the remnants of an old way of thinking, a way that has kept you safe, but has also kept you small. By listening to these whispers with awareness and intention, you can begin to understand their origin and their purpose. But more importantly, you can learn how to move beyond them, how to rewrite the narrative that has defined your potential. The mind may continue to whisper limits, but you no longer have to listen. You have the power to speak a new language, the language of expansion, possibility, and boundless growth. Chapter 9. The Awakening of Inner Fire. Within each of us lies a reservoir of untapped strength and fervor, a potential that often remains dormant beneath the layers of doubt, fear, and complacency. This inner fire, once ignited, transforms into an unstoppable force that fuels the pursuit of our dreams. It is that burning passion that drives individuals to push through obstacles, embrace challenges, and refuse to accept anything less than their highest aspirations. Igniting this fire begins with self-awareness, a conscious recognition of the desires that lie deep within. It requires introspection, allowing yourself the space to explore what truly excites you, what makes your heart race, and what you would pursue if fear were not a factor. Often, life's daily grind dulls this inner flame, as responsibilities and external expectations overshadow personal aspirations. However, by taking a step back and evaluating what you genuinely yearn for, you can begin to fan the flames of your potential. This awakening is not merely about identifying dreams, it is also about understanding the emotional landscape that accompanies them. When you connect with your deepest desires, you tap into a wellspring of emotions, excitement, hope, and even vulnerability. These emotions serve as the kindling for your inner fire, igniting passion that fuels your journey forward. Embracing these feelings allows you to harness a sense of urgency and purpose, propelling you toward action. It is within this dynamic interplay of emotion and aspiration that the magic begins. Yet, the path to igniting this inner fire is not without challenges. External circumstances often present formidable barriers. Societal norms, financial constraints, and the opinions of others can dim the brightness of your ambition. However, it is crucial to recognize that these challenges, while real, do not have to dictate your journey. Every obstacle carries with it the potential for growth and resilience. Each setback can serve as a lesson, teaching you how to adapt, innovate, and persevere. The most remarkable successes often arise from the ashes of adversity, fueled by an unwavering determination to rise above. This determination can be further ignited by the practice of visualization. Picture your dreams vividly. Imagine the sensations, the emotions, and the sights that accompany achieving your goals. Visualization serves as a powerful tool, creating a mental roadmap that guides you toward your aspirations. It helps to solidify your vision, making it feel more attainable and real. By regularly engaging in this practice, you reinforce your commitment to your dreams, stoking the embers of your inner fire. Additionally, the company you keep plays a significant role in nurturing this inner flame. Surrounding yourself with individuals who inspire and uplift you creates an environment where your ambitions can flourish. These relationships act as mirrors, reflecting back the passion and potential you possess. Engaging with mentors, peers, or communities that share your values can provide the encouragement and accountability needed to pursue your goals relentlessly. Their energy can be contagious, igniting a shared fervor that amplifies your own. Moreover, embracing a growth mindset is pivotal in the process of awakening your inner fire. This mindset encourages resilience and adaptability, allowing you to view challenges as opportunities for learning rather than insurmountable barriers. When you approach obstacles with the belief that you can grow and evolve through experiences, you cultivate an environment where your inner strength can thrive. Mistakes become stepping stones rather than sources of shame, propelling you further along your path. As you embark on this journey of awakening your inner fire, it is essential to cultivate patience and self-compassion. The path to achieving dreams is often non-linear and fraught with uncertainty. Acknowledge that setbacks are part of the process and treat yourself with kindness during moments of struggle. This compassion fosters resilience, allowing your fire to continue burning even in the face of challenges. Embrace the journey as much as the destination, recognizing that each step contributes to your growth. Another powerful catalyst for igniting your inner fire lies in the practice of gratitude. Acknowledging and appreciating the small victories along your path can transform your perspective. Each achievement, no matter how minor, acts as fuel for your fire, reinforcing your motivation and commitment to your dreams. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant, creating a positive feedback loop that enhances your passion and purpose. Engaging in creative expression can also play a significant role in awakening your inner fire. Whether through art, writing, music, or any other form of creativity, expressing your thoughts and feelings can clarify your desires and strengthen your connection to your dreams. This expression allows you to explore your aspirations in a tangible way, providing an outlet for the energy that fuels your inner fire. Creativity fosters innovation and opens doors to new possibilities, enabling you to see your path from different perspectives. Lastly, it is vital to cultivate a sense of purpose in all that you do. Your inner fire thrives when it is fueled by a profound sense of meaning. Identify the values that resonate with you deeply and ensure that your pursuits align with them. When you engage in actions that reflect your core beliefs, you create a synergy that enhances your motivation and dedication. This sense of purpose acts as a guiding light, illuminating your path even in moments of darkness. The awakening of your inner fire is not a singular event but an ongoing journey, one that requires continual nurturing and growth. By tapping into your passions, embracing challenges, and fostering resilience, you can cultivate a relentless pursuit of your dreams. This fire, once ignited, becomes a beacon that guides you through the complexities of life, propelling you toward the fulfillment of your deepest aspirations. Chapter 10. The Journey with No Map. Embarking on a journey without a map invites an exhilarating sense of freedom and possibility. This approach is a celebration of exploration, where each step is an opportunity to discover not just the world around you, but also the depths of your own potential. In a society often obsessed with planning and precision, relinquishing the need for a defined path opens up a realm of creativity and spontaneity, transforming the journey itself into a rich tapestry of experiences. To embrace this journey is to acknowledge that life's most profound lessons often emerge from uncertainty. When you let go of the need for control and the assurance of success, you allow yourself to be fully present in the moment. This presence fosters a deeper connection to your surroundings and to the people you encounter along the way. You begin to appreciate the small details, the laughter of a stranger, the beauty of an unexpected landscape, or the serendipity of chance encounters. Each moment becomes significant, contributing to a greater understanding of life's intricacies. In this landscape of uncertainty, curiosity becomes your most valuable companion. The willingness to ask questions, seek new perspectives, and explore unfamiliar territories cultivates a mindset rich in discovery. It is through this lens of curiosity that you learn to appreciate ambiguity as a canvas for growth. Rather than fearing the unknown, you come to see it as a playground of possibilities. Embracing curiosity allows you to approach challenges with an open heart and mind, viewing them as invitations to learn rather than obstacles to avoid. This journey also encourages the cultivation of resilience. Without a map, the path can be winding and filled with unexpected twists and turns. In facing these uncertainties, you develop the ability to adapt and thrive amidst change. Each challenge encountered becomes a lesson in resilience, teaching you how to navigate adversity with grace. The struggles you face on this uncharted path foster a sense of strength that empowers you to tackle future obstacles with confidence. The journey transforms you, shaping your character and expanding your capabilities. Another crucial aspect of this journey is the notion of intuition. As you navigate the unknown, you learn to trust your instincts and inner voice. This reliance on intuition can guide you when logic and reason may fail. Tuning into your feelings and instincts enables you to make decisions that resonate with your authentic self. When you embrace the unknown, your intuition becomes a powerful compass, helping you navigate through uncertainty with clarity and confidence. The process of venturing into the unknown often leads to a deeper understanding of your passions and values. As you explore, you may encounter experiences that resonate profoundly with your soul. These moments reveal what truly matters to you, shedding light on your core beliefs and aspirations. This clarity serves as a guiding force, helping you align your actions with your authentic self. The journey itself becomes a transformative experience, shaping not only your path, but also your identity. Moreover, This journey emphasizes the importance of community and connection. While traveling through unfamiliar territories, you often find camaraderie with fellow travelers. The shared experiences of exploring the unknown create bonds that can lead to lasting friendships and collaborative endeavors. These connections enrich your journey, providing support and encouragement as you navigate through challenges together. The stories exchanged, lessons learned, and laughter shared create a sense of belonging that enhances the beauty of the journey. As you venture into the unknown, the importance of gratitude becomes apparent. Embracing the journey without a map invites you to appreciate every experience, both the highs and the lows. Gratitude transforms your perspective, allowing you to see the value in every moment, no matter how seemingly insignificant. By cultivating a practice of gratitude, you find joy in the journey itself, celebrating the process rather than fixating solely on the destination. Throughout this exploration, the concept of self-discovery emerges as a central theme. With each step taken into the unknown, you uncover new facets of your identity and potential. The absence of a predetermined route encourages you to experiment, try new things, and break free from the confines of your comfort zone. This willingness to embrace the unfamiliar fosters a sense of adventure that fuels personal growth and evolution. Furthermore, the journey with no map allows for spontaneity and creativity to flourish. When you are not bound by a rigid plan, you become open to new experiences that can inspire fresh ideas and perspectives. This freedom encourages you to take risks, try new approaches, and innovate in ways that a mapped-out journey may not allow. The unpredictable nature of this journey can spark creativity, leading to unexpected insights and breakthroughs. Finally, the journey with no map teaches the invaluable lesson of living in the moment. Without the pressure of future outcomes, you learn to savor the present. Each experience becomes a precious opportunity to engage fully with life, to be alive in the moment. This practice of mindfulness enriches your journey, enabling you to cultivate a deeper appreciation for the simple joys of life, from a breathtaking sunset to a shared laugh with a friend. In essence, the journey without a map is a profound exploration of life's mysteries. It invites you to embrace uncertainty, fostering resilience, curiosity, and self-discovery. Each step taken into the unknown is a testament to your courage and an opportunity to create a life filled with meaning, connection, and endless possibilities. The adventure becomes the destination, where every experience contributes to the beautiful story of your life. Chapter 11. The Silent Confidence of Belief. In the realm of personal growth, the most profound transformations often begin in the quiet corners of the mind. Silent confidence is an inner strength that requires no fanfare. It is a steady flame that flickers beneath the surface, illuminating the path toward your highest aspirations. This belief does not clamor for attention or validation. Instead, it forms a sturdy foundation built upon self-acceptance and trust in one's abilities. At the heart of silent confidence lies a deep understanding of oneself. It is the recognition that every individual possesses unique gifts, strengths, and perspectives that contribute to their journey. Embracing this understanding fosters a sense of intrinsic worth, freeing you from the constraints of external approval. When you acknowledge your own value, the need for comparison dissipates, allowing you to focus on your personal goals without the distractions of others' expectations or achievements. This kind of belief also encourages a mindset that views challenges as opportunities for growth, rather than insurmountable obstacles. Instead of shying away from difficulties, you learn to embrace them with a sense of curiosity and determination. Silent confidence transforms setbacks into stepping stones, reframing adversity as a necessary part of the journey. This perspective allows you to approach obstacles with resilience, knowing that each experience serves to strengthen your character and refine your aspirations. Moreover, silent confidence is a potent ally in fostering perseverance. The journey toward achieving your dreams is rarely linear. It is often marked by twists, turns, and unexpected detours. In these moments, when the path may seem unclear or daunting, your inner belief acts as a guiding force. It reminds you of your purpose and passion, encouraging you to keep moving forward even when the outcome is uncertain. This unwavering resolve can propel you through moments of doubt, reinforcing the idea that persistence is often the key to unlocking your potential. The silent nature of this confidence also allows for introspection and self-awareness. In a world saturated with noise and distractions, cultivating the ability to listen to your inner voice is essential. This process of reflection provides clarity on what truly matters to you. By tuning out external influences and tuning into your own thoughts and feelings, you can better understand your motivations and desires. This alignment between your values and actions forms the bedrock of your aspirations, ensuring that your journey is authentic and meaningful. In addition, silent confidence often manifests in the ability to take calculated risks. When you trust in your abilities and hold a belief in your capacity to navigate the unknown, you become more willing to step outside your comfort zone. This willingness to venture into uncharted territory can lead to remarkable discoveries about yourself and the world around you. Each risk taken becomes a testament to your belief in your own potential, reinforcing the idea that growth occurs when you embrace the unfamiliar. Furthermore, this quiet confidence nurtures a spirit of gratitude. By recognizing the small victories along your journey, you cultivate an appreciation for the process rather than fixating solely on the destination. This gratitude enhances your overall experience, allowing you to savor the journey as much as the achievement itself. It shifts your focus from the end goal to the lessons learned and the moments cherished, enriching your life with a deeper sense of fulfillment. The power of silent confidence extends beyond the individual. It can also inspire those around you. When you embody a quiet belief in yourself, it radiates outward, influencing others in subtle yet profound ways. Your demeanor, choices, and actions can inspire confidence in those who witness your journey. This ripple effect creates a supportive environment where others feel encouraged to pursue their own dreams, fostering a collective atmosphere of growth and aspiration. In cultivating this silent confidence, the importance of patience cannot be overstated. Belief is not always instantaneous. It often requires nurturing and time to develop fully. The process involves a continuous dialogue with yourself, reinforcing your strengths and acknowledging your growth. Patience allows you to weather the storms of self-doubt and frustration that may arise along the way, providing the space for your inner belief to flourish. Over time, this steadfast commitment to your aspirations cultivates a profound sense of assurance that becomes unshakable. Ultimately, the silent confidence of belief serves as a compass that guides you through the complexities of life. It empowers you to rise above the noise of self-doubt, societal expectations, and external pressures. By nurturing this inner strength, you not only pave the way for personal achievement, but also create a legacy of inspiration for those who witness your journey. In the quiet moments, when the world seems to fade away, it is this unshakable belief that fuels your pursuit of dreams, leading you toward the realization of your highest aspirations. Chapter 12. Where Dreams Meet Reality. The intersection of dreams and reality is a dynamic space where aspiration meets action and vision transforms into tangible outcomes. This realm is not merely about wishing for the extraordinary, but understanding how to ground those wishes in practical steps. It involves weaving together the threads of imagination and strategy, crafting a fabric strong enough to support the weight of your ambitions. Dreams often serve as the initial spark igniting our passions. They are vivid, expansive, and free from limitations, imaginative visions of what could be. However, for these dreams to take flight, they must be rooted in reality. This requires a clear-eyed assessment of the resources available, the skills you possess, and the obstacles you might encounter. Recognizing this landscape empowers you to transform lofty aspirations into achievable milestones, creating a roadmap for your journey. The first step in bridging the gap between dreams and reality is cultivating a mindset that embraces both idealism and pragmatism. This dual perspective allows you to envision the highest potential, while also acknowledging the practical steps needed to achieve it. It's about maintaining the audacity to dream big, while simultaneously developing a grounded plan that reflects your current situation. This balance fosters resilience, enabling you to navigate setbacks without losing sight of your ultimate goals. Embracing the duality of dreams and reality also involves understanding that obstacles are not failures, but integral components of the journey. Every challenge presents an opportunity for growth and learning. When you encounter difficulties, view them as stepping stones rather than barriers. This shift in perspective allows you to extract valuable lessons from each experience, shaping your approach to future endeavors. By treating setbacks as part of the natural ebb and flow of progress, you build a framework for resilience that supports your aspirations. Moreover, clarity of purpose plays a vital role in manifesting dreams into reality. When you have a defined vision, you can prioritize your efforts, directing energy toward actions that align with your goals. This clarity acts as a compass, guiding you through the myriad choices and decisions that arise. It enables you to discern which opportunities are worth pursuing and which may lead you astray. Each decision becomes a building block, contributing to the realization of your aspirations. Equally important is the ability to adapt. The path from dreams to reality is rarely linear. It often requires pivoting and adjusting plans as circumstances evolve. Staying open to new information and experiences allows you to refine your approach. Flexibility ensures that you remain responsive to changes in the environment, seizing opportunities as they arise while remaining steadfast in your commitment to your vision. Collaboration also enriches the journey from dreams to reality. Surrounding yourself with individuals who share your passion or who can offer different perspectives creates a supportive network that fuels progress. Engaging with others opens doors to new ideas, resources, and insights, enhancing your ability to navigate the complexities of the journey. This collaborative spirit fosters a sense of community, reminding you that dreams are often magnified when shared with like-minded souls. Furthermore, the importance of consistent action cannot be overstated. Dreams without action remain ephemeral, existing only in the realm of imagination. Establishing a routine that incorporates small, actionable steps toward your goals reinforces your commitment to manifesting your vision. These incremental efforts compound over time, transforming aspirations into tangible achievements. Each action, no matter how small, serves as a declaration of intent, signaling to yourself and the universe that you are serious about bringing your dreams to life. As you venture into the space where dreams meet reality, it is essential to embrace the practice of visualization. This powerful tool allows you to mentally simulate the experience of achieving your goals. By vividly imagining yourself in the moment of success, you create a powerful emotional connection to your aspirations. This connection fosters motivation and strengthens your resolve to pursue your dreams with tenacity. Visualization enhances your belief in what is possible, aligning your thoughts and actions toward the realization of your vision. The journey is also about celebrating progress, no matter how small. Each step taken toward your dream deserves recognition, as it serves to reinforce your commitment. Acknowledging these milestones cultivates a sense of achievement that fuels further action. It reminds you that the path to realizing dreams is made up of many small victories, each contributing to the grand tapestry of your aspirations. Ultimately, the intersection of dreams and reality is a vibrant landscape of potential, one where imagination and action harmonize. By embracing both idealism and pragmatism, maintaining clarity of purpose, adapting to change, and taking consistent action, you can manifest your dreams in a way that resonates deeply with your authentic self. In this space, aspirations blossom into reality, creating a life that reflects your true passions and desires. Chapter 13. The Echoes of Tomorrow. Calling in the journey of life, the future often whispers its intentions through subtle nudges and silent beckonings. These echoes of tomorrow carry the essence of your aspirations, urging you to step into a realm where possibilities are limitless. However, deciphering these calls requires a heightened sense of awareness and a willingness to act, even when the path appears obscured. Listening to the future means cultivating an acute sensitivity to the desires that stir within you. It involves tuning in to the deep-seated yearnings that may not always be clear, but resonate with a sense of purpose. These inner promptings can emerge in moments of stillness, during creative endeavors, or even in the quiet corners of your mind when the chaos of daily life fades. As you learn to recognize these signals, you start to understand that they are not random thoughts but invitations to explore the uncharted territories of your potential. Responding to these echoes is an act of courage. It requires you to move beyond the comfortable confines of the known and step into the uncertainty of what lies ahead. This leap into the unknown can be intimidating, as it often involves relinquishing control and embracing vulnerability. Yet, it is within this vulnerability that growth occurs. When you act despite the lack of clarity, you not only affirm your commitment to your dreams, but also open yourself to experiences that can reshape your understanding of what is possible. Navigating this journey involves embracing the ambiguity that accompanies bold action. The future is inherently unpredictable, filled with twists and turns that can lead you in unexpected directions. However, it is crucial to approach this uncertainty with an open heart and a curious mind. Rather than viewing the lack of a clear path as a deterrent, see it as an opportunity to explore various avenues and discover new aspects of yourself. Each choice made in response to the future's call serves as a stepping stone, creating a unique trail that guides you toward your aspirations. Trusting your instincts becomes paramount in this process. As you learn to listen to the echoes of tomorrow, it is essential to cultivate a deep trust in your inner compass. This trust enables you to navigate through moments of doubt and fear, allowing you to move forward with conviction. Recognize that the answers may not always come in a linear fashion. Sometimes they reveal themselves through trial and error, experimentation, and reflection. Each experience contributes to your personal growth and wisdom, shaping your capacity to respond to future calls with greater confidence. Moreover, the act of listening extends beyond the self. Engaging with the world around you can provide valuable insights and inspiration that enrich your understanding of the future. Seek out conversations, stories, and experiences that resonate with your aspirations. By immersing yourself in diverse perspectives, you cultivate a richer tapestry of knowledge that can illuminate your path. These interactions can spark new ideas and ignite passions that align with the echoes of tomorrow, propelling you toward meaningful action. The process of responding to the future is not a solitary endeavor. It thrives on collaboration and connection. As you pursue your aspirations, consider how your dreams might intersect with the aspirations of others. Engaging with like-minded individuals creates a supportive network that can amplify your efforts. Together, you can embark on journeys that not only enhance your individual pursuits, but also foster collective growth and shared achievements. In this interconnected web of support, the echoes of tomorrow become a harmonious chorus, guiding each of you toward your unique destinies. In the realm of action, it is essential to remember that even small steps can lead to significant shifts. The future is shaped by the choices you make today, and each action taken, no matter how minor, serves as a commitment to your aspirations. Embrace the power of incremental progress, understanding that the journey is made up of countless moments of bravery. These moments, when combined, create a momentum that propels you forward, transforming the echoes of tomorrow into a symphony of achievements. As you move toward the future, it is vital to maintain a spirit of curiosity and exploration. Embrace the unknown as an integral part of the journey, allowing yourself to adapt and evolve as circumstances change. Be open to discovering new passions, interests, and opportunities that align with the echoes calling out to you. This openness not only enriches your experience, but also invites serendipity into your life, leading to unexpected rewards that further illuminate your path. Ultimately, learning to listen to the future's call is an ongoing practice that invites you to engage with your life in a dynamic and meaningful way. By cultivating awareness, embracing uncertainty, trusting your instincts, and fostering connections, you empower yourself to navigate the complexities of your journey with grace. Each response to the echoes of tomorrow is an affirmation of your commitment to live authentically, boldly pursuing the life that resonates with your deepest aspirations. Chapter 14. The Ever-Unfolding Pathway. The journey toward your dreams is not a straight line. It is a labyrinthine pathway that twists and turns, revealing new landscapes at every juncture. This evolving journey reflects the nature of life itself, where growth is not merely a destination, but a continual process that shapes your very essence. Recognizing this allows you to embrace the ebb and flow of your experiences, understanding that each step taken is an integral part of a greater narrative. As you tread this pathway, it becomes clear that every challenge faced is an opportunity for transformation. Fears may arise like shadows, attempting to cloud your vision and impede your progress. Yet, it is within these moments of doubt that your potential is most profoundly tested. Instead of shying away from discomfort, lean into it. Each confrontation with fear serves as a catalyst, propelling you to discover strengths and capabilities previously unknown to you. It is through this engagement with fear that you cultivate resilience, an essential quality for navigating the ever-unfolding nature of your journey. Embrace the notion that mastery is not a finite state, but a continuous evolution. With each experience, you gather insights and wisdom that inform your future decisions. The setbacks you encounter are not failures, but lessons that refine your understanding and approach. Reflecting on these moments fosters an awareness of how far you have come and encourages a mindset that sees value in every experience. Rather than being defined by obstacles, you redefine your relationship with them, transforming potential roadblocks into stepping stones toward your aspirations. The unfolding pathway is also characterized by an inherent unpredictability. Just as you may feel you are gaining momentum, life can introduce unexpected twists. These surprises, while often disconcerting, can lead to opportunities that you had not envisioned. Embracing this fluidity invites a spirit of exploration, where each detour can reveal hidden pathways to growth. Rather than resisting change, welcome it as a vital part of your journey. This adaptability allows you to navigate life's complexities with a sense of curiosity and wonder, transforming uncertainty into a source of empowerment. Cultivating a mindset of openness is essential for navigating the ever-unfolding pathway. By remaining receptive to new ideas and experiences, you enhance your capacity to evolve. This openness invites collaboration, as others contribute their perspectives and insights. Engaging with a diverse array of voices enriches your journey, providing guidance and inspiration that can illuminate your path in ways you may not have anticipated. The interplay between your individual aspirations and the collective wisdom of those around you creates a tapestry of support that fuels your progress. Your evolving journey also calls for intentionality in your actions. Each step you take should be grounded in purpose, reflecting your deepest values and aspirations. This intentionality serves as an anchor amidst the fluctuations of life, providing clarity and direction. By consciously choosing your responses to the challenges that arise, you shape the trajectory of your pathway. This proactive engagement empowers you to align your actions with your dreams, ensuring that each movement forward resonates with your authentic self. Moreover, the ever-unfolding pathway encourages you to celebrate the small victories along the way. Each achievement, no matter how minor, contributes to your growth and reinforces your commitment to your dreams. Acknowledging these moments of progress fosters a positive mindset, reminding you that the journey itself is as valuable as the destination. This celebration of incremental steps fuels your motivation, creating a momentum that propels you forward even in the face of adversity. The essence of the ever-unfolding pathway lies in the relationship between action and reflection. As you move forward, take time to pause and reflect on your journey. This introspection allows you to gain deeper insights into your experiences and reaffirms your commitment to your aspirations. It provides an opportunity to reassess your goals, ensuring they align with your evolving self. In this way, reflection becomes a powerful tool for growth, helping you to navigate the complexities of your journey with wisdom and clarity. As you traverse this pathway, remember that the pursuit of dreams is not a solitary endeavor. Engage with a community of like-minded individuals who share your aspirations. This connection not only offers encouragement, but also fosters a sense of belonging. Sharing your journey with others creates a supportive environment where you can exchange experiences, insights, and encouragement. Together, you amplify each other's strengths and foster a collective momentum that enhances your individual paths. In embracing the ever-unfolding pathway, you accept that the journey is as important as the destination. Each step forward is a testament to your commitment to growth, resilience, and the pursuit of your dreams. By recognizing the transformative power of every experience, you cultivate a mindset that sees challenges as opportunities, turning fear into fuel for your aspirations. This approach invites a life rich with possibility, where the journey unfolds with beauty, purpose, and profound meaning. Chapter 15. Claiming the World Within. In the vast landscape of human experience, there exists an undeniable truth. The journey to manifesting your dreams begins not with external pursuits, but with an intimate exploration of the self. The world outside is often a mirror, reflecting the depth and breadth of your internal landscape. When you truly grasp this, you unlock a reservoir of potential that is both profound and transformative. The aspirations that flicker in your mind, the dreams that call to you from the horizon, are not distant entities waiting to be captured. They are echoes of the possibilities that already reside within. Each desire you hold is a beacon illuminating the innate talents and passions that lie dormant, awaiting acknowledgement and activation. By turning your gaze inward, you initiate a dialogue with your inner self, unearthing the qualities and strengths that are uniquely yours. This inward journey requires courage and a willingness to confront the layers of conditioning that often obscure your authentic self. Society, with its myriad expectations and standards, frequently leads individuals to adopt masks that hide their true essence. The quest to claim the world within involves shedding these external facades, allowing your genuine voice to emerge. It is a journey of self-discovery, where you learn to differentiate between who you are and who you have been told to be. As you delve deeper into this exploration, you begin to recognize that limitations are often self-imposed. The narratives that bind you, stories of inadequacy, fear, or failure, can be rewritten. Understanding this allows you to dismantle the barriers that have held you captive for far too long. Each limiting belief that you challenge becomes a stepping stone toward a more expansive self-perception. In this way, the act of claiming your inner world becomes a radical affirmation of your ability to transcend perceived boundaries. Your dreams are not arbitrary whims. They are intricately woven into the fabric of your being. They signal the alignment of your passions, talents, and purpose. When you embrace this perspective, you cultivate a profound sense of ownership over your aspirations. This ownership fuels a relentless pursuit of authenticity, compelling you to act in accordance with your deepest values. Each choice you make, each path you take, becomes an expression of your true self, resonating with the authenticity that defines your unique journey. Embracing the world within also means acknowledging the complexities of your emotional landscape. The spectrum of emotions, from joy and excitement to fear and sadness, provides valuable insights into your desires and motivations. Rather than suppressing or ignoring these feelings, allow them to guide you. They serve as navigational tools, helping you discern what truly matters. Engaging with your emotions fosters a deeper connection to your inner self, enabling you to understand the core of your dreams and what they signify for your life's purpose. In this process, self-compassion plays a pivotal role. Acknowledge that the journey of self-discovery is fraught with challenges, and it is essential to approach yourself with kindness and understanding. The act of claiming the world within is not about perfection. It is about progress and growth. Embrace your imperfections as integral components of your narrative. They contribute to your story, enriching your experiences and deepening your resilience. Moreover, the recognition that your potential is limitless invites you to redefine success. Instead of measuring achievements against external benchmarks, shift your focus to personal fulfillment and growth. Celebrate the milestones that resonate with your authentic self, regardless of societal expectations. By defining success on your terms, you liberate yourself from the confines of comparison and judgment, allowing your journey to unfold in alignment with your unique aspirations. The world within also craves expression. Dreams are not meant to remain stagnant in the recesses of your mind. They yearn to be brought to life. This expression can take many forms: art, writing, entrepreneurship, or community engagement. Engaging in creative pursuits allows you to channel your inner potential into tangible manifestations. Each act of creation becomes a declaration of your existence and a celebration of the richness that lies within you. As you navigate the journey of claiming the world within, it is vital to cultivate a supportive environment. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift and inspire you, who reflect your potential back to you. This community becomes a powerful catalyst for growth, providing encouragement and perspective as you venture deeper into your authentic self. Collaboration and shared experiences enrich your journey, creating a tapestry of connections that remind you of the interconnectedness of human experience. The realization that the dreams you seek outside are merely reflections of your inner potential transforms your understanding of your place in the world. It invites you to step into your power, to embrace the journey of self-exploration with fervor. By claiming the world within, you initiate a powerful metamorphosis, awakening to the truth that your greatest aspirations are not distant fantasies, but attainable realities that can be sculpted from the limitless wellspring of your inner self. Conclusion. As we arrive at the culmination of this journey, it becomes clear that the pursuit of our dreams and the conquering of our fears is not a destination, but an ongoing odyssey, a continuous evolution of self that unfolds with each passing moment. The pages of your life are not merely a record of accomplishments or failures. They are a testament to your resilience, your capacity for growth, and your unwavering commitment to authenticity. Throughout this exploration, you have ventured into the depths of your being, confronting the shadows that once obscured your path. You have engaged in a profound dialogue with your fears, transforming them from insurmountable barriers into powerful catalysts for change. In doing so, you have unveiled the vibrant tapestry of dreams, woven into the very fabric of your existence, each thread rich with potential and purpose. Now, as you stand at the threshold of your future, it is essential to recognize that the power to shape your reality lies firmly within your grasp. Every decision you make, every action you take, serves as a brushstroke on the canvas of your life. Embrace the idea that each moment is an opportunity to align your choices with your deepest values and aspirations. You have the ability to sculpt your narrative, crafting a story that resonates with authenticity and purpose. The journey ahead will undoubtedly present new challenges and uncertainties, but it is within this unpredictable terrain that you will find the true essence of your strength. Embrace the dance of life with grace and confidence, knowing that every step, even those taken in doubt, leads to growth and transformation. The whispers of your dreams will continue to echo, guiding you toward new horizons and unexplored territories. Remember that you are not alone in this endeavor. Each person you encounter, each experience you embrace, contributes to the rich tapestry of shared humanity. Let the stories of others inspire you, and in turn, be willing to share your own. Your journey has the power to uplift, to motivate, and to connect with those around you, igniting a collective awakening to the beauty of pursuing one's passions fearlessly. As you navigate the unfolding chapters of your life, take a moment to celebrate the courage you have shown and the milestones you have achieved. Acknowledge the strength that has carried you this far, and allow it to propel you into the future. Trust in the wisdom you have gained along the way, for it will serve as your compass in moments of uncertainty. In closing, may you carry forward the lessons learned, the insights gained, and the belief in your limitless potential. Embrace the journey, for it is in the unfolding of your story that you will find the richness of life itself. Your dreams are not merely distant visions. They are alive within you, waiting to be claimed, nurtured, and brought to fruition. Step boldly into the world, and let your spirit soar, for the best is yet to come.